It doesn't take long in student ministry to realize that relating and fitting in with your students and clicking on their level can be one of the most intimidating things about being a student ministry leader. So, here are 5 quick tips on learning how to relate to your students. Number 1, take interest in their interests and in their stories. It's not about becoming someone different, but rather it's about caring enough about our students that we want to learn about what they care about, what they like, what they love, even the things that hurt them. We want to care about them, so we need to take interest in what their interests are. That's their school, their work, their families, their hobbies, their academics, all of those things. We want to care about them, ask about them, ask questions that dive into their lives. Now, another quick kind of thought process on that is to avoid bringing everything back that they talk about to one of our own personal stories. When we do that, we communicate to them that we care more about sharing our stories than hearing theirs. And the thing is that students are far less impressed by how well you fit into their world and much more impressed by how well you get into their world. Number 2, give them room to wrestle with biblical truth. As you have discussions in your small groups, certain controversial topics will come up that are hard for our students to engage with, whether it be controversial topics about gender or sex or divorce or you name it, abortion. Those things come up and they're hard to wrestle with and hard to deal with, but we know God is gracious and kind. So as we give room for our students to wrestle with and ask questions about biblical truth, they will learn that God is gracious and He's kind. And in turn, in learning that, we'll trust Him and in His authority. 3, we must model a life that honors, loves, and seeks after God. You as a leader, you don't have to have it all together. That's a pressure that no one can deal with. Don't try to have it all together, but rather pursue Jesus in a spiritually healthy way. And let your students see that. Let them see that you're authentic. You're authentic in your love for God. You're authentic in your need for God. You're authentic in your flaws. But you're also authentic in the way that you pursue Him. And if you allow them into that, and you allow them to see that, and you model that for them, they'll see that it's worth their efforts in pursuing God as well. 4, play and laugh together. That's right, just spend time with your students. Have fun, play board games, play basketball, go see movies. When you go to summer camp or you go on retreats or all of those kind of things, mission trips, don't sit on the sidelines while everybody else has fun. Go engage with your students. And the more you play with them, the more you laugh with them, the more you build your relationship with your students, the more they will love you and trust you as a leader. 5, be there for them for the long haul. Too much of this world in this life is inconsistent. Far too many kids are in need of love and care, the type that endures and perseveres. They need you to be there. So don't quit when it gets hard. Don't quit when it gets messy. Stick around and be there.